In today's video, we're going to be discussing love and relationships. Like, is it possible to manifest a relationship or love or a specific person? If you want to find out exactly how you can start to do that today, then just keep watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anna Rebecca, and I'm here with the intention to help you live the life of your dreams by breaking through your limiting beliefs, doubts, and fears so you can own your power and manifest a life that you love living every single day. If you want to work together one-on-one to figure out where exactly your limiting beliefs and blocks might be, we can work together. You can find all of that information on how to work with me in the description box down below. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. All right, so this is one of my favorite topics to talk about with manifesting, and it is love and relationships. So today in this video, we're going to talk about, can you manifest relationships? Can you manifest love? Can you manifest a specific person? Yes, you can. And I know this because I personally have done it multiple times throughout my life. Manifesting love in a specific person and relationships is something that actually comes very easily to me. So today I wanted to share with you 3 easy steps that you can use to start to manifest love into your life. I promise you, if it's easy enough that I can do it, you can absolutely do it yourself. So I'm excited to dive into this topic with you because love and relationships and manifesting these things into your life is something that I personally really enjoy doing, and I love love, and it's a great thing to have. It's such a high vibrational feeling and emotion. So I mean, why not share that? Like, our world needs love and abundance of love right now. So I'm really excited about this topic, and it's something that I'm going to be talking about a little bit more on this channel. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So it is completely possible to manifest love, relationships, and even a specific person into your life. And it's also really, really easy. The issue that I think a lot of people come up with, though, is that we have a lot of limiting beliefs and doubts and fears and things that hold us back from experiencing those things that we actually want to experience. So in sort of doing some backlog understanding of how I personally have manifested love into my life, I realized that there were really 3 major steps that helped me get there. The first step is extremely important, and it's something that I don't really hear too many people talking about, and it's that you actually need to stabilize yourself and your state and basically your self-concept. So what does that mean? Essentially what I'm saying here is you need to see yourself as the prize. You need to put yourself on that pedestal. You need to change your self-concept to be one of understanding and accepting that you are good enough for love, and that you deserve love, and that you deserve to have an abundance of love in your life. This was really big for me, especially when I began my journey of consciously creating my current reality, and it was totally changing around my self-concept, because when I started this, my self-esteem and my self-concept was like lower than low. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I talk about, like, I had a horrible self-esteem. So for me, picking myself back up and basically rebuilding myself and uncovering the person that I know was deep within there was absolutely crucial to manifesting love into my life. This is, like I said, the most important thing you need to do. Stabilize yourself and basically just like build yourself up. So right now, if you are in a place where you're thinking low of yourself, you don't think that you're good enough, you don't think that you will ever have your dream relationship, you don't think that you'll ever get that boyfriend or girlfriend that you want, or that partner, spouse, whatever, that's your first problem. The fact that you don't think that you are worthy of that or that you can have that, that's what you need to work on first. So how you can start to work on this is working on, again, your self-concept, and you can do that by using affirmations, scripting, any of the techniques that I've talked about on this channel. Personally, how I did it was I looped affirmations day in and day out over and over and over again in my head. I used my mental diet to completely reconstruct my self-concept and how I saw myself. So I would say things to myself like, I am worthy of love, I am good enough, I am a badass bitch, match. People want to be with me. People are excited to be in relationships with me. I'm meeting people wherever I go. Love is constantly coming into my life. I'm constantly meeting really interesting people. Like all of these things, I just kept looping to myself over and over and over. And you know, like there were different things that I would add in or take out, whatever, depending on the day. So like some days I wanted to really impress on myself my appearance and start to feel better about my body and how I looked and how I felt about myself. Other days it was talking about like, oh, well, I've got a lot going for me. I am really smart. I am ambitious. I have this booming career that is taking off right now. Things like that would help me to put me in that mind space of like, yeah, I am a prize. I am a snack. I do deserve to be on that pedestal. So you need to put yourself on the pedestal and really give yourself the credit that you deserve. Like you are a badass who deserves to be chased, be loved, be adored, everything. Like you deserve that. So start to tell yourself those things, start to affirm those things until they really, really start to saturate your mind and feel like, yeah, this is true. And I'm telling you, once you keep doing this, keep on your mental diet, like I've said on this channel, like that is when things are really gonna start to change. So step one, super important, you need to really change your self-concept and just like kind of take stock of where you're at. Like what are the thoughts that you're thinking about yourself? Are you putting yourself in a first priority? Are you taking care of yourself? Because that's number one. I mean, you've heard RuPaul say like, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? You know, that's really what it is. If you don't love yourself, how are you going to expect to have this amazing, unconditional, stable, passionate, incredible love come into your life? You know, you got to take care of you first. So make sure that you're stepping up that mental diet, making yourself know that you are worthy of having this love, this relationship, this specific person into your life. So stabilize yourself, get yourself into that good mindset of being worthy and deserving of having this. Step two for manifesting love into your life, you need to decide what you want. How are you going to have the universe bring to you what you want if you don't even know what you want? So you need to decide what you want. And it's okay if you don't know what you want right now. Like there's a lot of people that, let's say you get out of a relationship and you're just like, I don't even know, like, and you just start dating. You just get yourself out there. And maybe you don't know what you want, but you know what you don't want. So, okay, use that as an experiment to figure out like what it is that you want. So one thing that you can do, which this is how I kind of unconsciously manifested all the other relationships that I've ever had in my life, I would make a list. I make a list of the kind of relationship that I want. So what does the relationship look like, feel like, you know, stable, loyal, we have a good connection, we have things in common, passionate, you know, all of these things. So I talk about the relationship, and then the next step is I talk about the kind of person that I want. So then I make a list of all of the kind of qualities that I'm looking for in the person. And from there, I basically just stay focused on that. Like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. And maybe some of you are similar to me that as you continue to date or as you continue to come in and out of other relationships, you start to find other things that you've found like, okay, yeah, this actually really matters to me, or this doesn't really matter to me. Deciding what you want is really important because until you know what you want, you're just gonna kind of get a bunch of stuff that doesn't really make sense. Some of the people that I talk to that they want to be in a relationship, and I ask like, okay, well, what's the kind of relationship you want to be in? What's the kind of person? They're like, well, I don't really know. Well, okay, you got to get clear on that. You got to understand what it is that you want. What is it that you are even trying to manifest? Again, it's okay if you're not 100% decided, if you haven't made up your mind yet, but maybe take the time to sit down and one day if you're like journaling or scripting, just really sit down and think like, what is the kind of relationship that I want to have? What is the kind of person that I want to be in this relationship with? And also know the universe can send people your way that are that or even better. It can vary. So you might want to keep an open mind until you decided like, okay, yes, this is definitely what I want. The other thing that I would focus on when you're deciding what it is that you want, like I said, you want to understand the qualities of the relationship, the qualities of the person, but also something that's really important is to understand like how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel in this relationship? You want to feel stable, secure, loved, all of this stuff. And then once you go into the next step that I'm going to tell you, that's going to be really important. You want to know, how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel in this relationship? And write those things down. These are going to be some important aspects when it comes to manifesting the love in the relationship that you want into your life. And finally, step 3 is to start implementing any of the techniques that you want to use in order to bring this forth into your life. So for me, like I've said on this channel, the techniques that I use day in and day out: mental diet, affirmations, living in the end, and then I occasionally use scripting. You can use whatever techniques that you want, whatever techniques feel best for you. I'll link a video up here that I recently did on what techniques should you use to manifest, so make sure to watch that video. But use whatever technique you feel works best for you, and then focus on the things that you had written down on your list. And when you're going over those, start to create those into affirmations. Start to create those into visualizations. Start to create those into feelings that you can feel throughout the day of what does it feel like to be in that relationship. You know, practice that feeling over and over and over. Practice the feeling of what does it feel like to be loved by this person? What does it feel like to be cherished by this person? What does it feel like to be in this relationship, in this love? And then loop all of those things combined with like affirmations, like, yes, I am going to find this person. My dream person is out there. My specific person wants to be in a relationship with me as well. Continue to affirm those things over and over and over until your mind is just completely saturated in that. That is how you're going to impress it on your subconscious mind, and you're going to bring it forth. The thing with this is you need to make sure that you do not let up until your manifestation has fully come to you. A lot of times people will be like, oh, but it's not here yet, but I don't see them, but I've been doing this and it's not gonna. Okay, that in and of itself, that complaining, that's doubt, that's fear, that's hesitation. Those are limitations. Those are all things that are blocking this from coming to you. You need to stay in the mindset that it's already a done deal. Everything is already created. Everything is already happening. Everything is already in motion. Use your mental diet to stay on track, to stay on point, and know that this is coming to you. It's gonna happen. You're gonna experience it. It's a done deal. It's in the bag. That's it. The problem with this is people lack the patience. People lack the patience, which means that they have doubt. They have fear that it's not really gonna happen. When you order something online and you get the tracking and the shipment and everything sent to you via email, do you worry that it's not gonna show up? No, because you got the tracking, you got the shipment, you know it's on the way. Treat this like your online purchase. Treat this like that pair of shoes that you just bought, that you got the tracking, you got the confirmation, you know it's on the way. I mean, sure, you can feel excited that it's coming. You can feel like, yes, it's coming, it's on the way, but you cannot get into the mindset of, is it coming? I don't know. You can't do that. That's gonna block it from coming to you. So you need to know you are worthy of this. It is going to happen, and it is on the way, and it is going to happen in the most perfect timing. It's going to happen when your thoughts align and you just feel like totally chill. Every relationship that I have ever been in to this day has always happened when I am totally chill and not looking for anything. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are watching this video that you think the same thing. Sometimes the best relationships happen when you're not even looking for them. So that is what you need to just like be chill out and know like it's going to happen. It's coming. I don't even have to worry about it. Stick to your mental diet, stick to the affirmations that you create for this specific person, this relationship, love, whatever it might be, and just stay there. Loop it, loop it, loop it. Affirm it, because it's gonna happen. It absolutely will. I'm telling you, just try it out, because I have done this multiple times in my life, and every single time it continues to get better. And these 3 steps were like the easiest process that I could give to you, but it's super important. Like, one, again, you need to stabilize yourself. You need to see yourself as worthy and being up on that pedestal, because if you start to put the other person on that pedestal, that's when the energy shifts, and you can't do that. You can't do that. You need to be the prize. You need to be worthy of that. 2, you need to decide what you want. And number 3, use your techniques and go at it. just start. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to like it, comment down below, share it with somebody else, or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to see more videos on this topic, like love, relationships, manifesting a specific person, let me know in the comments. I think I'm gonna do a few more of this because, like I said, it's one of my favorite topics. I mean, I love love, and it's a great thing to talk about. So thank you so much again for watching. If you want some more tips and tools on manifesting, make sure that you check out some of the information that I have in the description box down below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.